The ministry village at Olive it started with a vision, and Pastor Ted Traylor had this vision, and that vision came through a group of other people as well to minister to the community. So it started. Olive Baptist Church is the founder, if you will, and then as it has grown, Ministry Village at Olive has become its own entity. Ministry Village accomplishes the purposes by expressing the love of Christ to all people through acts of service. And those acts of service is our Charis House, where we have women with addiction recovery coming in, and that's a 2-year program that's modeled. And through that 2-year program, we offer them employment here in the office at Ministry Village, and also through the Bargain Center, and sometimes even through the Early Learning Center. So they go through counseling, they have a job opportunity, they're able to, if they're in need of driver's license, social security cards, all of those credentials, then we're able to help that.
Okay, Charis House is a substance abuse program for women, and we have 3 different phases, phase 1, 2, and 3. Phase 1 is the primary phase where they come in and work on the deep-rooted issues with drugs and alcohol. Our second phase is extended phase where they continue to work on their recovery, and they're allowed to go to work or school to further their education and start saving money to transition back out into the community. Phase 3 is our transitional phase, where it's an extended time of the program where we teach them life skills, financial budgeting to help them to get ready to prepare back into the community. Well, we have teachers, they're all volunteers that comes in and teach the ladies Monday through Friday, and they teach the phenomenal material. And all our curriculum is Bible-based, and it's material such as boundaries, relapse prevention, life skills, budgeting, those sort. So there's no cost for each individual lady to come through the program. It's through donations.
And then through Tender Hearts Caring Hands, we have a food ministry, a food pantry. We also have transient bags, so if someone's just coming up off the sidewalk and needs something for the day, they don't necessarily have a place to cook. There's food items in there that they can use just eating out of a can, a pop top, crackers, any of those kind of things.
Tender Hearts Caring Hands is a ministry under Ministry Village at Olive, which is the benevolent program. We do have the Keep the Lights On program, which assists people with their past due electric bill. We also extend that to housing and to other utilities. And we also have the food pantry. We do food drives, the 5th Sunday food drive. Anything that the community needs when they knock on the door, we try to assist with that. Our focus right now with the community is the homeless population. And so we had a shower trailer for a time, and we plan on getting another one just to meet the basic needs of individuals. I think one of the most rewarding part is at Christmas time, we have what's called Adopt a Family, and I partner with 5 different local elementary schools. And their guidance counselors give me 3 needy families out in the community. And then the whole church gets involved. The connection groups adopt these families. And so they provide a Christmas. It can be all the way to the Christmas tree itself and the presents, so that these people can have a Christmas, so the children can have a Christmas. When we meet the basic needs of people, it allows them to focus on things beyond that, such as the love of Jesus Christ.
We have Most Excellent Way and the jail ministry. Now, Most Excellent Way meets here on the Olive campus 2 nights a week, and that's also part of the addiction recovery program. A very great ministry. Our Warrington campus will start having Most Excellent Way back on that campus as well very soon.
Well, basically, what I can say about the Most Excellent Way is we are for lack of a better term, a Christian alternative to the secular AAs and NAs and stuff like that. I went to AA meetings for many, many years, and they just didn't have the same spiritual impact that the Most Excellent Way had on me. Unlike secular programs where they tell you that once an addict or once an alcoholic, you're always an addict or an alcoholic, and At the most excellent way, we believe a person can be totally free from addiction and compulsive behavior. However, it takes the indwelling Spirit of Christ Jesus in order to do that. We meet at Olive Baptist Church here on Tuesday and Friday evenings. We start the meetings sharp at 7 o'clock and we end sharply at 8:30. Don't knock it if you haven't tried it. At the most excellent way, we're not going to beat you over the head. We're not going to tie you down and force you to admit that you're a drug addict or an alcoholic or anything like that. We are a Christian fellowship support group.
We're going to have 3 of our former Charis House ladies videos that graduated back in October of last year, 2021.
My name is Brittany Black. I'm 23 years old and I'm from Troy, Alabama. I was a drug addict for part of my life and I was very broken and very lonely. I was left beaten and broken and very alone. The day that I got arrested, I fell to my knees and asked Christ to come into my heart and save me from the way that I was living. Now Christ has restored so many relationships between me and my family and has brought me and my daughter closer together.
My name is Jessica. I'm 30 years old. I am a heroin addict for the last 14 years. I struggled with that. I was incarcerated for most of my adult life in and out of jail. I lost my father at a young age from a drug overdose as well. And I finally just went, when I got arrested, I said, God, I'm tired. I'm exhausted of this life, so please help me. I cannot do it on my own anymore. I just cried out to him and asked him to please save me and come into my heart. So after that, I was sentenced to the Charis House, and the Charis House completely changed my life and saved my life. It is the best program and decision I've ever made in my entire life. I just give thanks to all there that support me and my family. I couldn't have done it without them.
Hi, my name is Alicia. I am 44 years old. I'm from Rossington, Alabama, and I moved to Perdido Key, Florida when I was 15 years old. I was a lost, hopeless, alcoholic and drug addict for many, many years until one day God took me by the hand and said, let me lead you from the dark to the light. April 15th of 2020, I came into the Charis House. I was ready to surrender all. That's what I did. Charis House has taught me many, many things, not only structure, the word, and brought me closer to God more than I could ever imagine. One thing about addiction is that it doesn't discriminate. It comes in all ages, shapes, sizes, colors, whatever. You need God. He's got his arms open to you. I thank God for this miracle in my life. I want to thank the Charis House. I want to thank God up above. I want to thank my family that supported me through all this. I was once lost, but now I'm found, was blind, but now I'm see. Thanks for letting me share.